Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, April 30th, 2025, we're diving deep into Ethereum, or ETHUSD, looking at both the recent news and its chart to formulate some informed analysis. First, let's cover some key news events. Recent reports indicate Ethereum has been attempting to reclaim the $1,800 level. There's speculation about whether ETH has finally bottomed out after sell-offs. However, some analysts suggest a potential drop to $1,000 is possible before any significant rally to $4,000, so the $1,800 range is a crucial one to watch. Also, the Ethereum Foundation is planning a Fusaka hard fork in Q3 or Q4 2025. This could potentially affect the markets as well. So, let's look at what the charts say. Alright, here we have the daily chart for ETHUSD. We can see a lot of volatility throughout the past year and a half. We're currently around the $3,200 range, but have seen prices dip below $2,000 and rise up to near $4,100 in that time period. Let's zoom in on a more recent time frame. If we look at the beginning of 2025 to today's date, we can see the downtrend and recent uptrend a little clearer. Looking at the daily chart, it appears there is support around the $1,500 to $1,700 level, tested multiple times over the past year. This is a crucial area to watch, as a break below could signal further downside. The recent bounce from these lows does give some hope to the bulls. Now, let's switch over to the 1-hour chart to get a closer look at more recent price action. We see more short-term variance. Looking at the hourly chart, we can identify some potential short-term resistance around $3,250. If ETH can break above this level, it could signal a move higher. Conversely, failure to break above could lead to further consolidation or a move back down to test support. We can also see a potential support level around the $2,900 to $3,000 range, but the daily chart shows it hasn't been tested as often, so would be less reliable. Finally, let's look at the 15-minute chart for a very short-term view. Here we can see the details of today's trading. The 15-minute chart shows a lot of chop, indicating indecision in the market. Key levels to watch here are the recent highs around $1,840 and lows around $1,740. A breakout beyond these levels could dictate the short-term direction. So, what are the key price levels to watch? Support remains around the $1,500 to $1,700 area. Resistance lies near $3,250 in the short term. For unbiased predictions, a move above $3,250 on the 1-hour chart would favor a bullish outlook, perhaps targeting $4,000 again, with about 50% likelihood if positive news catalysts align, such as successful hard fork developments. A breakdown below $1,500 support could see a test of $1,000 with maybe 30% chance, but only if broader market sentiment turns bearish and institutional interest wanes. Keep an eye on upcoming news regarding the Fusaka hard fork, as any delays or negative sentiment could impact price negatively.